Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so only last part of the development of the female reproductive tract has been remaining, and that is external genitalia. Just look at the anatomy of the external genitalia first. Here you can see clearly that all the structures that are visible by the naked eye, we can see externally, are included in the external genitalia of the female reproductive tract. Here you can just see that this is the mons pubis, and this is the labia majora, right? And this is labia minora. Remember, mind it, this is labia minora, and this one is the clitoris here, and this is here the vestibule of the vagina, and this is the perineum, and this is the anal opening, right? Okay, so let's just discuss about its development. If you have watched the previous video, I have explained a lot and very much about this cloaca, and I just told you that this cloaca is covered by the cloacal membrane, right? So just our point of concern here in the external genitalia is also this cloacal membrane. Remember, this is the cloacal membrane, and around it develops a pair of ectodermal swellings. Like remember, this is one pair of ectodermal swellings, and around it there is another pair of ectodermal swellings, right? So these ectodermal swellings do what? They just extend or fuse anteriorly. We can say that these swellings around the cloacal membrane do what? They just fuse anteriorly, and they form here a genital tubercle. This is the genital tubercle here, right? Let me show you another picture. uh, just watch this picture. Here you can see that this is the genital tubercle I have told you previously, and this is the one type of swelling. We call it as the urethral fold, okay, and this is other type of swelling. Here this is the other type of swelling. Both these swellings do what? They just fuse anteriorly to form this clitoris, okay. And the portion which I have highlighted in light blue color is urethral fold, and which I have highlighted in light green color, this is what? This is mainly, we also call it as labioscrotal fold, or we also call it as the genital swellings, right? Okay, so now what happens that this particular type of genital tubercle here shown here, this type of genital tubercle do what? It develops into the clitoris in female. And this urethral fold here shown, okay, ectodermal swelling around the cloacal membrane, this is the urethral fold, and it develops into the labia minora in the female. And moreover, this portion which is the labioscrotal swelling, or we also call it as the genital swellings, okay, they develop into the labia majora in the females, okay. And the urogenital sinus here, okay, it has been shown here. This urogenital sinus develops into what? It develops into the vestibule of the vagina, right? And the external genitalia are mainly recognizable in females by the end of 12th weeks of gestation, or we can also call it as at the end of just the 3 months of gestation, or at the end of the first trimester of gestation. So that was all about the development of the external genitalia. I hope so that this is clear. Let me just tell you about the males in just a minute. Here you can see that again we can draw that picture. This is the genital tubercle, right? This was the cloacal membrane, and around it there are two folds of the ectodermal swellings here, and this is another fold. In males, what happened that this genital tubercle, and along with it these urethral folds do what? Their traction occurs, and they just extend anteriorly, okay, they just extend what? They just extend anteriorly like this, and they form this penis. But these folds which are genital swellings, okay, they form the scrotal swelling in males. Here you can see, and behind it is perineum and anal folds, etc. So that was all about the development of the female reproductive tract. We have done with the development of the ovary, development of the uterus and vagina, and the external genitalia. Thank you very much.